Well, look, Jacinta, I think you're being unkind. I mean, the people you're trying to get to talk to for help for these women living on a concrete slab, they're probably too busy doing their submissions through The Voice, OK? Priorities, Jacinta, priorities. Now, listen, Tasmanian playwright Nathan Maynard, who identifies as Aboriginal, has placed ads in newspapers, including The Age, asking for a white man's body, British if possible, for an art installation to atone for past sins. White sins, of course, he means. And one of the many reasons I think this is sick is that it's racist. It's looking for a white, any white, to atone for the supposed sins of all whites, as if all whites are, of course, guilty of crimes because of their race, however innocent they may be as individuals. That's just my take. What's your reaction?
Oh, look, you know, here is an individual who is evidently got some sort of white heritage in himself. Does that mean part of him must atone? Does he offer himself up at the end of his years?
Very good point.
For his own project? I mean, come on. I mean, here is somebody who identifies as an Indigenous artist who is practising you know, postmodernism, which is a westernised version of what art is supposed to be. I mean, I'm a traditionalist when it comes to art. I'm a complete traditionalist in every sense of the word. You know, when it comes to art that I'm certainly familiar with, it's about reliving and telling the Jukurwa stories that are important to me and my family. So it's just ironic, isn't it? And it's a little bit ridiculous to go down this particular path. You know, imagine if it was the other way around. And it was, you know, a white artist saying, for the sake of art, you know, I'm calling out for an Aboriginal person to offer themselves up.
Jacinta, you just hit on it. Wasn't there a big fuss about repatriating Aboriginal remains from museums and all that because that was an insult? And here, no, well, let's have a white body in an art installation. That's not an insult. I mean, seriously. And I get your point about his own ancestry. Why doesn't he just go to the family gravesite and dig up one of his white ancestors, not the Aboriginal ones, just one of the whites, and use that body? How about that?
Oh, exactly. It's nouveau racism of the acceptable kind to attack white people in this day and age. It's perfectly acceptable. It's just not acceptable the other way around. I think people have to start practising what they're preaching.
You got to laugh at it, otherwise you go crazy. Jacinta Price, always brilliant to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time.